Firefighters are battling an unprecedented natural disaster in California as wildfires rage in Los Angeles. Around 130,000 people have been told to leave their homes as authorities concede they cannot control the inferno. The fires have claimed the lives of 5 people, and that death toll is set to rise. Strong winds are fanning the intense flames, which have so far destroyed more than 1,000 properties. Many of them are multi-million-dollar homes, including those belonging to Hollywood celebrities. The state's National Guard has been mobilised as firefighters run out of water, and off-duty personnel are being called in to assist. The mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, has hit back at criticism that she was out of the country when the fires broke out.
I've been in constant contact with our fire commanders, with county, state, and federal officials. I took the fastest route back, which included being on a military plane, which facilitated our communications. So I was able to be on the phone the entire time of the flight. We are fighting for you and everyone in Los Angeles.
The main fire in the beachside community of Pacific Palisades is one of 7 burning as we go to air. The latest blaze to break out is in the Hollywood Hills. Other fires to the north of LA are also threatening homes and businesses. The local fire department says the Eaton Canyon blaze has now burned over 4,000 hectares near Pasadena, and the Hearst fire close to Santa Clarita covers almost 300 hectares. Officials say the Hollywood Hills blaze is close to being contained, and authorities are vowing to rebuild.
The battle continues, as does our resolve. We will put out the fire, and then it will be time to rebuild. In this community, we may get knocked down, but we always pick ourselves up.
And to my friends out there that have lost their homes, we are here for you as we look forward to what we are going to do to help you rebuild your life.
Video of the disaster is shocking and extraordinary. This house, one of many collapsing in the Hollywood Hills. More than 3 million people have been left without power. Officials say the worst of the fire is yet to come. Martha Kellner begins our coverage tonight.
Raging and still out of control, the wildfires which have devastated this city. Fanned by hurricane-strength winds, new blazes erupting here all the time. Firefighters battling but being defeated on all fronts. This is now the worst fire in LA's history. The epicenter is Pacific Palisades, one of its wealthiest neighborhoods. Home upon home here, razed to the ground. People who evacuated will return to find only chimney breasts still standing.
It's hard to believe, but this is the very center of Pacific Palisades. This is one of LA's most exclusive neighborhoods. It's home to the likes of Reese Witherspoon, Ben Affleck, Tom Hanks. All were evacuated. And look at what remains of the heart of this place. This building used to have an Italian restaurant, a couple of coffee shops, a bank. They're all now gone, and it's a similar picture over the other side of the road too. There used to be a smoothie bar in here, a clothes shop, a dry cleaner. It is almost complete destruction.
With roads closed to most cars, local people came on bikes, horrified at what they found.
It's hard to process. I mean, it's as if I'm looking at a movie, you know. I don't know. It's stunning.
How's your home, sir?
Oh, it's gone. It's all the way gone. Yeah. There's very few homes that made it.
What does this make you think when you see this?
It makes me think of something like the end of the world, like life and death situation. This is pretty extreme. The extremest thing I've ever seen. It's just at this point it's about surviving and about trying to save as many people as you can.
What will be the financial toll of this?
This is going to be probably the most expensive natural disaster in the history of the state, maybe the history of the country, because there are like $20–30 million houses that went up, and all of these houses are worth $3–4 million, and some of them $10 million. So all of the hundreds of houses that burned, I mean, you know, do the math.
It's staggering, isn't it, the scale of this?
Mind-boggling how it came into town and gutted the commercial district. I mean, it's incomprehensible to me.
Some of LA's most iconic landscapes are transformed, contorted by fire and covered in ash. This is the Pacific Coast Highway, normally a stunning coastal drive. Oceanfront properties now dust. Clayton watches as his neighbour's home burns down.
They just had a baby 3 days ago, 4 days ago or something.
And they live in that house?
Yeah, they did.
Anger is growing at the perceived lack of firefighters on the ground, people attempting to protect their own properties.
We've had 2 hoses and there hasn't been one single fire truck here the entire night, which I understand. I guess there's only so many, but not one. I watched the entire Malibu burn down without any water being sprayed on it at all.
A firefighter tells me they struggle to get enough water from these fire hydrants overnight. The state's Governor, Gavin Newsom, not addressing those concerns.
Governor, firefighters are telling me they didn't have enough water to tackle these blazes. Were you ill-prepared, Governor, for a blaze of this size?
It is already a worst-case scenario for the people here. But with fires still smouldering and winds still whipping, officials warn the danger hasn't passed yet.